I'm very proud to introduce the martial art 6-button Nehru jacket on Dan Lok. Well, let me just say a couple things about a Nehru jacket. So, you know, in martial arts, you have a progression of belts. You have your white belt, your, I think
black
blue,
belt.
Black belt's kind of at the top, and you get all that. So this is a black belt jacket. This is a jacket that you wear when you've earned the right to wear this, because if you just wear this on the street, people think you're crazy. But you know what? Michael Jackson wore like leather gloves, and you know, all the celebrities. Alice Cooper, who's one of our you know, brand ambassador, wears like a tuxedo with blood inside. So Dan Lok is a fairly well-known guy. You are an internet celebrity, and so you have earned the right. You have earned the right to wear this jacket, gentlemen. Earn the right to dress crazy so that you can be as cool as Dan Lok in this jacket. There's absolutely no occasion where this is okay, unless you're a celebrity. True? Unless you're a celebrity. Now, let me tell you guys a little bit about the Nehru jacket. So the Nehru jacket, that's the collar description here, is a very casual look, okay? If you're an associate at a law firm and you walk into this your first day, you will be fired. But if you're a senior partner and you're going to a party with all of your associates, this is a great jacket to put on, and just to look cool and just to look stylish. And look, you are the alpha in the group, so that's okay when you're the alpha in the group. But I think more importantly, when you look at sales, and this is a question for the expert Dan Lok, when you look at sales and you look at martial arts, how much confluence is there? How much intersectionality is there between sales and martial arts?
I think a lot of my students and mentees, they know my martial art background, and they address me as Sifu because of it means mentor and sensei is in Japanese, right? Because I use so many martial art metaphors when I teach sales. So example, I want to give you an example. Let's say the prospect gives you an objection, right? And most salespeople will try to fight and argue with the prospect.
You don't want to do that, right? Yeah.
Argue with prospect. It's like this, right? If like someone is pushing you, like, oh, push me hard, like they fight with the prospect. But instead I say, hey, push me again, right? You can redirect, right? That's a lot of martial art principle, that you don't need to fight with the prospect. You can redirect the force and then send it back to the prospect. So I learned a lot of that from Bruce Lee, right? One of the philosophies that Bruce Lee has is like, be like water. And I think a good salesperson is like water. They can adapt, right? They can penetrate, right? So water, you think is such a soft substance, yet it could penetrate the rock. It could penetrate some of the hardest substance in the world, and that's the philosophy.
I really like that. You know, one of the most classic objection and handling techniques in all sales is, I understand how you feel. And it's like, you know, in martial arts, if I'm coming at you, you
like
have
hard,
to,
like, oh,
well,
no.
you have to understand what to do.
And
you know, and you kind of like, I understand. And you kind of move them into you a little bit, using their own force against them, right? Yes,
and usually the greater the resistance, like when you get an objection, it's not so much, I look at objection as that's a signal that they want to buy. Because if they don't want to buy, they don't even ask questions, they won't bring up any objections. But they say, oh, this costs a little bit too much, or this is outside my budget. Oh, no, I need to talk to my spouse. Well, that's a buying signal. That's a buying signal. That means they're thinking about doing it, but something is holding them back. So, but if you can handle that objection, right, with elegance, they will buy.
How much humor do you think, how much does humor play a role in the elegance sense of handling an objection?
I think humor disarms the prospect, right? Sometimes, you got to do this very, very carefully. Right? You got to do this very carefully. But sometimes they might say something like, well, you know, I need to talk to my business partner. And I would sometimes do something like a pattern interrupt. You mean your dog? They're like, what? Right? It shocks them.
Pattern interrupt. So
pattern interrupt. Like they don't expect me to say that. No, I'm just teasing. Like, you know, tell me about your business partner.
Let me tell you guys a little